welcome to the Philippines. A country where more than 7,000 islands shape one of the most striking landscapes in Asia. Here, calm turquoise lagoons sit beside powerful volcanoes, ancient rice terraces rise above the clouds, and hidden beaches feel almost untouched by time. From world-famous shores to remote natural wonders, the Philippines is a place where every region reveals a different side of beauty. Spread across Southeast Asia, the Philippines is an archipelago known for its tropical coastlines, mountain landscapes, and rich island culture. It is a land where nature, history, and daily life exist in strong contrast, yet still feel deeply connected. One journey can take you from limestone cliffs and coral seas to highland terraces shaped by human hands centuries ago. That contrast is what makes the Philippines feel vast, surprising, and unforgettable. Before we go deeper into this beautiful country, here is a question for you. Which of these is one of the Philippines' most famous natural landmarks? Write your answer in the comments. Do not search for it. Let us see who already knows the Philippines well. If you enjoy meaningful and informative journeys like this, please support the channel. Liking and subscribing is completely free, but it helps creators more than you can imagine. And tell us in the comments, which country should we explore next? Chocolate Hills. Chocolate Hills rise from the heart of Bohol like one of the Philippines' most unusual natural scenes. More than 1,200 grass-covered hills spread across the landscape, though some counts place the number even higher. In the dry months, the green slopes turn brown, and that seasonal color gave these hills their famous name. This remarkable formation lies mainly in Coron, Batuan, and nearby towns of central Bohol. Geologists generally describe the hills as ancient limestone formations shaped over a very long period. Their smooth, cone-like forms create a landscape that looks almost man-made, yet it is entirely natural. From the main viewing deck, the hills stretch in every direction like a patterned horizon. That wide view is what makes this place feel so unforgettable. Chocolate Hills is also one of the strongest symbols of Bohol's identity and tourism economy. Visitors come here for sunrise views, photography, short scenic walks, and road trips through the countryside. The surrounding region adds even more character to the journey. You will find small farms, quiet villages, and local dishes such as peanut kisses, calamay, and fresh coconut treats. The atmosphere feels calm, open, and deeply connected to the land. Chocolate Hills is not only a geological wonder, it is a place where the natural character of the Philippines becomes instantly visible, memorable, and distinct. Batad Rice Terraces. Batad Rice Terraces rest high in the mountains of Ifugao, where human skill and steep terrain meet in perfect balance. Cut into the hillsides in a wide amphitheater shape, these terraces create one of the most striking landscapes in the Philippines. They were shaped by the Ifugao people many centuries ago, and they still reflect deep knowledge of mountain farming. Stone walls and earth ridges follow the natural curves of the slopes with remarkable precision. This is why Batad is often seen as both a cultural treasure and an agricultural masterpiece. The village itself remains small and quiet, which gives the journey a more grounded and authentic feeling. Reaching Batad usually involves a scenic trek, and that effort is part of what makes the place memorable. As you move closer, the terraces reveal changing shades of green, gold, and earth depending on the season. Water flows gently from one level to another, showing the intelligence of the traditional irrigation system. The surrounding highlands also shape daily life here, where farming, craftsmanship, and community traditions remain closely linked. Simple local meals often include rice, native vegetables, and dishes prepared in a traditional mountain style. Batad is not only beautiful from a distance, it is a living landscape where history, culture, and nature continue to stand on the same hillside. Puerto Princesa. Puerto Princesa stands on the island of Palawan, where rich tropical landscapes meet one of the Philippines' most celebrated natural environments. It is widely known for its calm atmosphere, coastal beauty, and remarkable ecological importance. The city's most famous attraction is the Puerto Princesa underground river, a site often highlighted for its dramatic limestone cave system. This river flows through dark chambers filled with rock formations shaped over long periods of time. That natural setting gives Puerto Princesa a quiet sense of scale and wonder. Beyond the underground river, the area is also known for clear waters, forested surroundings, and diverse marine life. The coastline offers peaceful beaches, island views, and boating experiences that connect visitors with Palawan's natural character. Puerto Princesa also serves as a gateway for exploring nearby bays, smaller islands, and protected landscapes. Its identity is not built on one attraction alone. It is a place where environmental protection, local life, and tourism work closely together. Seafood is an important part of the local food culture, often served fresh with simple island flavors. The city's pace feels slower than many larger urban centers, which adds to its appeal. Puerto Princesa is not only a travel stop in Palawan. It is one of the places where the natural beauty of the Philippines feels both accessible and deeply preserved. Magpupunco Natural Rock. Magpupunco natural rock pools lie along the coast of Siargao, where the sea reveals a hidden landscape at low tide. This place is known for its natural rock pools, clear water, and rugged limestone formations shaped by years of coastal erosion. When the tide pulls back, the shoreline changes completely. Shallow pools appear between the rocks, creating calm spaces for swimming, relaxing, and exploring the exposed reef surface. The contrast between the still pools and the open ocean gives this place its special character. Waves crash against the outer rocks, while the inner water remains quiet and inviting. That balance makes Magpupunco feel both dramatic and peaceful at the same time. The area has become one of Siargao's most recognized natural attractions, especially for visitors who enjoy simple outdoor experiences. Photography, short walks across the rock platform, and careful swimming are some of the main activities here. Timing matters because the best views appear when the tide is low enough to expose the pools fully. Around the site, small local stalls and simple food spots add a grounded island atmosphere. Fresh seafood, grilled snacks, and cold coconut drinks are common in the area. Magpupunco is not built on luxury or noise. Its appeal comes from raw coastal beauty, changing tides, and the quiet thrill of seeing nature reshape the shore. Sugba Lagoon. Sugba Lagoon rests in Del Carmen, Siargao, where calm, blue-green water is enclosed by forested hills and limestone edges. This lagoon is known for its still surface, clear depth, and peaceful setting far from busy urban spaces. The water often appears emerald or turquoise, depending on the light and weather. That shifting color gives the whole place a clean and striking visual character. Mangroves and green slopes surround the lagoon, adding to its quiet and protected atmosphere. This natural setting has made Sugba Lagoon one of Siargao's best-known inland water destinations. Visitors usually come here for kayaking, paddleboarding, swimming, and short boat journeys across the calm water. The wide open lagoon creates space to move slowly and enjoy the landscape without noise or rush. The area also reflects the ecological value of Siargao, especially its connection to mangroves and coastal environments. That link between beauty and biodiversity gives the lagoon more depth than a simple scenic stop. Simple island meals and seafood dishes are often part of the wider experience during day trips in the region. Fresh air, still water, and open views shape the mood of the visit. Sugba Lagoon is not only a beautiful place to see, it is one of those rare locations where silence, water, and landscape feel perfectly balanced. Guam Island. Guam Island is a small tropical island off the coast of Siargao, known for its quiet beauty and simple coastal charm. Surrounded by clear blue water, this tiny island creates a scene that feels clean, open, and deeply relaxing. Its white sand shoreline curves gently around clusters of coconut palms and low coastal vegetation. That compact setting is part of what makes Guam so memorable. It does not rely on size or crowds. Its beauty comes from balance, open sea views, and a peaceful island atmosphere. The waters around Guam are calm in many seasons, making the area popular for short boat trips, swimming, and light snorkeling. Coral-rich surroundings and changing shades of blue add texture to the experience. The island is often visited as part of island hopping routes around Siargao, yet it still keeps a quiet identity of its own. That mix of accessibility and calm gives it lasting appeal. Because the island is small, the visit feels close to nature at every step. You hear the wind, the waves, and very little else. Simple fresh food, grilled seafood, and coconut-based island snacks are often part of day trips in the area. Guam Island is not defined by grand landmarks. It is treasured for its stillness, clear water, and the kind of natural simplicity that stays in memory. Masin River. Masin River flows through the green landscape of southern Leyte, where calm water and riverside trees create a peaceful, natural setting. It became widely known for its quiet beauty, bamboo raft rides, and the relaxing atmosphere that surrounds the riverbanks. The water moves gently through a corridor of dense vegetation, reflecting the sky and greenery with remarkable clarity. That stillness gives the river a soft and refreshing character. One of the most memorable experiences here is riding on a bamboo raft across the calm water. This simple journey allows visitors to slow down and take in the natural rhythm of the place. Tall coconut palms, hanging branches, and the sound of birds add to the river's calm identity. The landscape does not feel dramatic in the usual sense. Its appeal comes from silence, balance, and the feeling of being close to untouched nature. Masin River also reflects the slower pace of life found in many parts of southern Leyte, where nature remains closely tied to daily living. Local food in the area often includes fresh coconut, grilled seafood, rice dishes, and simple provincial flavors. That connection between land, water, and community adds depth to the visit. Masin River is not a place of crowds or spectacle. It is a place where the Philippines reveals its softer side through calm water, green surroundings, and quiet natural beauty. Samal Davao Samal, near Davao City, is one of the Philippines' best-known island escapes, where beach landscapes meet easy access and local coastal life. Officially called the Island Garden City of Samal, it lies in the Davao Gulf and is reached by a short boat journey. That close distance from the city makes it popular, but the island still keeps a calm and spacious character. Samal is known for white sand beaches, clear water, coral areas, and quiet coves spread across a wide tropical coastline. Its scenery changes from resort shores to rocky sections, coconut-lined roads, and inland hills with open sea views. This variety gives the island more depth than a simple beach stop. Visitors come here for swimming, snorkeling, island hopping, and relaxing by the water under a warmer, slower island rhythm. The coastal setting also supports local fishing, small tourism businesses, and a lifestyle closely tied to the sea. Fresh seafood is an important part of the experience, often served with rice, tropical fruit, and simple regional flavors. Samal's identity is also shaped by its connection to Davao, which gives it both convenience and a steady flow of visitors. That balance between accessibility and natural beauty has made it one of Mindanao's most visited island destinations. Samal Davao is not only about beaches, it is a place where city access, coastal calm, and tropical scenery come together in one memorable island setting. Surigao del Sur. Surigao del Sur lies in the Caraga region of Mindanao, where mountains, rivers, forests, and coastline create one of the Philippines' richest natural settings. This province is often admired for landscapes that feel both dramatic and deeply peaceful. Its identity is shaped by waterfalls, river systems, forested hills, and coastal stretches that remain closely tied to nature. One of its most recognized attractions is Tinuian Falls, often described as one of the country's most impressive waterfalls. Its wide curtain of falling water creates a powerful scene against the green mountain backdrop. Another well-known site is the Hinatuan Enchanted River, famous for its striking blue water and unusual clarity. That contrast between roaring falls and calm river beauty gives the province a distinct character. Surigao del Sur also includes quiet beach areas, island scenery, and inland routes that reveal a slower and more natural rhythm of life. Fishing, farming, and local trade remain important to many communities across the province. That close connection between land and livelihood gives the region an authentic and grounded atmosphere. Food here often reflects coastal and provincial traditions, with fresh seafood, rice, grilled dishes, and coconut-based flavors. Travel through this province feels less urban and more elemental. You notice the movement of water, the depth of the forest, and the openness of the land. Surigao del Sur is not only a beautiful destination, it is one of those places where the wild, quiet, and scenic sides of the Philippines come together naturally. Hikong Bente Falls. Hikong Bente Falls lies in eastern Samar, where dense forest and layered rock walls frame one of the region's striking waterfall landscapes. Its name means 20 falls, a reference often linked to its many cascading levels and flowing channels. Instead of a single drop, this site unfolds through multiple streams and rock surfaces, creating a broader and more textured scene. That layered structure gives Hikong Bente a different character from many other waterfalls in the Philippines. Water moves over dark stone in steady white ribbons, while green foliage surrounds the entire area with a cool and sheltered atmosphere. The forest setting adds silence, shade, and a stronger sense of remoteness. Visitors are drawn here by the fresh air, the sound of rushing water, and the chance to experience a wilder side of Samar. Short walks, nature viewing, and careful exploration of the rocky surroundings are part of the experience. The landscape feels untouched and grounded in the natural rhythm of the province. Eastern Samar is also known for communities shaped by farming, fishing, and close ties to the land. That local connection gives places like Hikong Bente a more authentic presence beyond their scenic value. Simple regional food in the area often includes rice, seafood, root crops, and coconut-based dishes. Hikong Bente Falls is not only a waterfall destination, it is a place where flowing water, forest depth, and quiet natural power come together beautifully. Bantayan Island. Bantayan Island rests off the northern coast of Cebu, where open sea, bright beaches, and quiet island life shape its identity. It is known for long white sand stretches, clear shallow water, and a calm atmosphere that feels softer than many busier destinations. That peaceful coastal setting is one of the island's strongest attractions. The shoreline opens into gentle blue waters, while coconut trees and small roads give the island a relaxed and grounded character. Bantayan is not only about scenery, it is also a living island community where fishing, local trade, and tourism all play an important role. That connection between daily life and the sea gives the island a more authentic presence. Visitors often come here for swimming, boating, island hopping, and slow walks along the beach at sunrise or late afternoon. The appeal is not loud or dramatic. It comes from balance, space, and the sense of ease that the island offers. In Bantayan town, older streets, local markets, and simple shops add a human rhythm to the coastal landscape. Fresh seafood is central to the food culture here, often served with rice, grilled flavors, and familiar island ingredients. The pace feels unhurried, and that is exactly what many travelers remember most. Bantayan Island is not simply a beach destination. It is a place where sea, community, and quiet tropical beauty come together in a deeply memorable way. El Nido. El Nido lies on the northern tip of Palawan, where limestone cliffs, hidden lagoons, and clear coastal waters create one of the Philippines' most iconic landscapes. This destination is known for its dramatic rock formations that rise sharply above the sea. Those towering cliffs give El Nido a bold and unforgettable natural identity. The shoreline opens into turquoise water, small coves, secret beaches, and island clusters scattered across Bacuit Bay. That combination of land and sea makes the entire area feel visually rich from every angle. El Nido is especially popular for island hopping, kayaking, snorkeling, and boat trips through narrow openings in the cliffs. Many visitors come here to explore hidden lagoons and quiet beaches that appear between the rock walls. The marine environment also adds great value, with coral areas and clear water that support a strong eco-tourism appeal. Fishing and tourism both shape local life, and that connection keeps the sea at the center of the community. Fresh seafood is a major part of the food experience, often served with rice, tropical fruit, and simple island-style flavors. The town itself has a laid-back rhythm, with small shops, local eateries, and a steady flow of travelers. Even with its popularity, El Nido still feels closely tied to nature. It is not only a famous travel destination, it is a place where cliffs, sea, and quiet tropical beauty come together with remarkable clarity. Limunsudan Falls. Limunsudan Falls lies in the forested highlands of Iligan's wider region, where steep terrain and deep greenery shape a powerful natural setting. It is often cited as one of the tallest waterfalls in the Philippines, though exact measurements can differ by source. The falls drop in two main tiers, creating a dramatic vertical scene surrounded by dense tropical vegetation. That layered descent gives Limunsudan a strong sense of scale and movement. Water pours down from great height into a remote landscape that feels far removed from city life. The surrounding forest, rocky ground, and mountain air add to its raw and untamed character. This is one of the reasons the journey to Limunsudan feels as memorable as the destination itself. The route is not always simple, and that remoteness has helped preserve its wild atmosphere. Visitors are drawn here by the sight of the falls, the cool environment, and the adventure of reaching a less accessible location. Nature viewing, trekking, and photography are among the main experiences connected to this area. The wider region is also shaped by farming communities and local livelihoods connected to the land. That gives the landscape a human context beyond its dramatic beauty. Simple local food often includes rice, grilled dishes, root crops, and fresh produce from surrounding areas. Limunsudan Falls is not only impressive for its height, it leaves a lasting impression because of its power, isolation, and the deep natural silence around it. Camiguin Island. Camiguin Island rises in the Bohol Sea as one of the Philippines' most distinctive island landscapes, shaped by volcanoes, springs, and coastal beauty. Often called the island born of fire, it is known for having more volcanoes than towns. That volcanic identity gives Camiguin a dramatic natural character that feels different from many other tropical islands. The scenery shifts quickly from black volcanic ground to white sandbars, green hills, waterfalls, and calm blue shoreline. This contrast is one of the island's strongest impressions. Camiguin is especially known for places such as White Island, Katibawasan Falls, and its natural hot and cold springs. These attractions make the island feel varied, even though it is relatively small in size. Visitors come here for boat rides, swimming, snorkeling, scenic drives, and quiet moments near the sea or in the hills. The island's slower pace also adds to its appeal. Life here feels closely connected to fishing, farming, and small-scale tourism, which gives the island a grounded and local atmosphere. Camiguin is also remembered for its food culture, especially fresh seafood, sweet lanzones, and simple dishes shaped by island ingredients. That mix of nature and local life makes the experience feel more complete. Camiguin Island is not only a beautiful tropical stop, it is a place where volcanic history, coastal calm, and quiet island identity come together with remarkable balance. Secret Lagoon, El Nido. Secret Lagoon. El Nido is hidden behind limestone walls in Bacuit Bay, where a narrow opening leads into a quiet enclosed world. That entrance is small and easy to miss, which makes the lagoon feel private from the very first moment. Once inside, the space opens into calm water, surrounded by tall rock formations and natural stone walls. This contrast between the narrow passage and the open inner lagoon creates its strongest impression. The water often reflects shades of turquoise, green, and deep blue, depending on the light and tide. Those shifting colors give the lagoon a clean and striking visual beauty. Part of its appeal comes from silence. The cliffs soften outside noise, and the enclosed setting makes the place feel calm, sheltered, and separate from the wider sea. Visitors usually reach Secret Lagoon by boat as part of island hopping routes around El Nido. Swimming, gentle wading, photography, and simply observing the landscape are the main experiences here. The lagoon also reflects the wider natural identity of El Nido, where limestone geography, marine life, and protected coastal scenery define the region. Tourism and fishing both shape local life, keeping the sea central to the community. Fresh seafood, tropical fruit, and simple Palawan flavors often complete the wider travel experience. Secret Lagoon is not large in size. But its hidden entrance, still water, and enclosed beauty make it one of El Nido's most memorable natural spaces. Marawi City. Marawi City stands beside Lake Lanao in Mindanao, where mountain air, lakeside views, and strong local identity shape the city's character. It serves as the capital of Lanao del Sur and remains one of the most recognized urban centers in this part of the southern Philippines. Its setting gives it a different atmosphere from many coastal destinations in the country. The presence of Lake Lanao, one of the Philippines' largest lakes, adds calm water scenery and a wider natural horizon to daily life here. Marawi is also known for its long historical importance in the Lake Lanao region. That legacy can still be felt in local crafts, traditional design, community life, and the city's enduring cultural confidence. Markets, handmade goods, and regional food traditions give the city a grounded and active rhythm. Rice dishes, grilled foods, freshwater fish, and local delicacies are part of the everyday food culture. The city's economy has long been connected to trade, education, and services for nearby communities around the lake. That role gives Marawi a practical importance beyond its scenic setting. What makes Marawi memorable is not only its location, it is the way landscape, heritage, and daily life remain closely connected. Marawi City offers a different side of the Philippines. It is quieter, more rooted, and shaped by the natural presence of Lake Lanao and the strength of regional identity. Coron, Palawan. Coron, Palawan is one of the Philippines' most striking island destinations, where limestone cliffs, clear lakes, and open sea create a dramatic natural setting. Located in the northern part of Palawan, Coron is known for landscapes that feel both rugged and calm at the same time. Its most famous sites include Kayangan Lake and Barracuda Lake, both surrounded by towering rock walls and exceptionally clear water. These lakes have helped make Coron one of the country's most recognized scenic regions. The coastline also opens into quiet beaches, hidden coves, and small islands scattered across bright blue water. That variety gives Coron a strong visual identity from the very first view. It is also widely known for its World War II shipwreck sites, which have made the area especially important for diving tourism. This mix of underwater history and natural beauty gives Coron unusual depth as a travel destination. Visitors come here for island hopping, snorkeling, diving, kayaking, and boat journeys through protected coastal scenery. Fishing and tourism both shape local life, keeping the sea at the center of the community's rhythm. Fresh seafood is a major part of the food experience, often served with rice, grilled flavors, and simple island ingredients. Even with its growing popularity, Coron still feels closely connected to nature. Coron, Palawan is not only a beautiful destination, it is a place where cliffs, lakes, sea, and quiet adventure come together in one unforgettable landscape. Boracay. Boracay is one of the Philippines' most famous island destinations, known for its bright white sand and clear turquoise water. Located in Aklan province, this small island has become a symbol of tropical beach travel in the country. Its most celebrated stretch is White Beach, where soft sand runs along the coast beside calm and shallow sea. That shoreline is one of the clearest reasons Boracay became known around the world. The island offers more than a single beach view. Its coastal areas also include quieter sections, boat routes, and waters suited for swimming, snorkeling, and other sea activities. Boracay is especially popular for parasailing, island hopping, paddleboarding, and sunset sailing along the open water. These activities give the island an energetic rhythm during the day, while the shoreline becomes calmer in the evening. Tourism is central to the local economy, and much of island life now revolves around hospitality, transport, food, and beach services. That strong travel identity gives Boracay a lively and welcoming atmosphere. The food scene also adds to the experience, with fresh seafood, grilled dishes, tropical fruit, and a wide range of local and international options. Even with its popularity, the island still holds a natural appeal that draws people back. Boracay is not only known for beauty, it is remembered for the way sea, light, sand, and island energy come together in one unforgettable coastal setting. Romblon rests at the heart of its island province, where clear coastal waters, rolling hills, and quiet town life create a calm and distinctive setting. This destination is often appreciated for both its natural beauty and its strong artisan identity. Unlike many island locations known only for beaches, Romblon also carries a clear cultural character shaped by local craftsmanship. The province is especially famous for marble, and Romblon has long been linked to skilled stonework and handmade carved pieces. That tradition gives the area an identity that feels creative as well as historical. Along the coast, white sand beaches, rocky coves, and blue water add a softer natural contrast to the town's built character. Boat trips, swimming, and short island journeys are common experiences in the surrounding area. At the same time, the town itself moves at a quieter rhythm, with local markets, neighborhood streets, and small businesses shaping daily life. Fishing, trade, craftsmanship, and tourism all contribute to the local economy. That balance helps Romblon feel both lived in and welcoming. Food here often reflects island and provincial traditions, with fresh seafood, rice, coconut-based dishes, and simple local flavors. The overall mood is peaceful, but not empty. There is life, work, and heritage in every part of the setting. Romblon is not only a scenic island stop. It is a place where craftsmanship, coastal beauty, and steady local life come together in a memorable and authentic way. Tagaytay sits on a ridge in Cavite, where cooler air and open views make it one of the Philippines' most refreshing highland escapes. Its elevated position gives the city a very different mood from the country's coastal destination. From many points in Tagaytay, you can see Taal Lake and Taal Volcano, one of the most recognized landscapes in the Philippines. That view has made the city a favorite retreat for travelers seeking calm scenery and a milder climate. The roads here pass through green hills, residential areas, small farms, and viewpoints that open suddenly toward the lake. This balance of urban comfort and natural beauty gives Tagaytay its lasting appeal. Visitors often come for short getaways, scenic drives, lakeside views, and relaxed meals in restaurants facing the ridge. The local food experience is also memorable, especially dishes such as bulalo, which is strongly associated with the area. Tourism, hospitality, and small businesses play a major role in the city's economy, giving daily life a steady and welcoming rhythm. Markets, cafes, and family-run food spots add warmth to the travel experience. Even when it is busy, Tagaytay still feels open because the landscape remains the main attraction. The wide sky, cool breeze, and distant water create a sense of space that stays with visitors. Tagaytay is not only a viewpoint destination, it is a place where climate, scenery, and everyday leisure come together in one of the country's most loved mountain edge cities. Pandanon. Pandanon is a small island destination in Bohol province, where bright sand and shallow blue water create a calm tropical setting. It is known for its long white sandbar, clear sea, and peaceful atmosphere away from larger and busier towns. That open stretch of sand is the first thing many visitors remember. As the tide shifts, the shoreline changes shape and gives the island a clean and almost floating appearance. The surrounding water is usually calm and transparent, which makes the island popular for swimming and short day trips. Boats often arrive here as part of island hopping routes, adding to its reputation as a quiet escape in the central Philippines. The beauty of Pandanon does not depend on cliffs or mountains. Its charm comes from space, light, and the simple contrast between white sand and blue sea. Snorkeling, beach walks, resting under shade, and enjoying the open coastal view are some of the main experiences here. The wider region around Bohol also supports fishing and marine-based livelihoods, which keeps the sea closely tied to everyday life. That connection gives places like Pandanon a natural and authentic identity. Simple island meals often include seafood, rice, grilled dishes, and fresh tropical fruit. The mood here feels gentle and unhurried from the moment you arrive. Pandanon is not only a beautiful stop on the water, it is a place where simplicity, clarity, and peaceful island scenery come together in a truly memorable way. Danao Lake. Danao Lake rests in the highland landscape of Leyte, where still freshwater and green slopes create a quiet and refreshing natural retreat. Set inland from the coast, the lake offers a different side of the Philippines, one shaped by calm water and cooler countryside scenery. Its broad surface often reflects the surrounding trees and hills, giving the entire area a soft and balanced appearance. That stillness is one of the lake's strongest attractions. Visitors come here for boating, quiet walks, nature viewing, and time away from crowded urban spaces. The experience feels slow and open, with the landscape encouraging rest rather than constant movement. The lake is also linked to local outdoor recreation and community tourism, which adds a practical role to its natural beauty. Small facilities, open picnic areas, and nearby green spaces help make the area welcoming for day visitors. The wider region around Danao Lake reflects provincial life shaped by farming, local trade, and close ties to the land. That connection gives the destination a grounded and authentic atmosphere. Food in the area is usually simple and familiar, often including rice, grilled dishes, freshwater fish, and coconut-based flavors. The charm of Danao Lake is not dramatic in the usual sense. It comes from quiet water, open air, and the feeling of being surrounded by a slower rhythm of life. Danao Lake is not only a scenic inland stop. It is a place where silence, landscape, and gentle natural beauty come together with lasting effect. Oslob. Oslob lies on the southeastern coast of Cebu, where open sea views and marine life have made it one of the Philippines' most recognized coastal destinations. This town is best known for its close connection to whale sharks, the gentle giants that brought global attention to its waters. That experience made Oslob famous, but the town offers more than one attraction. Its coastline stretches beside clear blue water, while the inland areas lead toward waterfalls, green slopes, and quieter natural corners. This contrast between sea and land gives Oslob a broader appeal. Visitors often come here for boat rides, coastal sightseeing, swimming, and nearby nature trips. One of the best-known side journeys from Oslob is Tumalog Falls, where soft water descends over a wide rock face in a cool forest setting. That addition gives the area both marine and inland beauty in one route. Tourism now plays an important role in Oslob's economy, alongside fishing and local trade. That connection keeps daily life closely tied to the sea. Food here often includes fresh seafood, grilled fish, rice, and simple Cebuano flavors that reflect the coastal setting. The town itself feels more relaxed than a large city, which adds to the experience. Oslob is not only a famous stop for visitors. It is a place where marine life, shoreline beauty, and the slower rhythm of southern Cebu come together naturally. Lake Pinatubo. Lake Pinatubo lies within the crater of Mount Pinatubo in Luzon, formed after the volcano's major 1991 eruption. It sits in a wide caldera in the Zambales mountain area, near the boundaries of Zambales, Tarlac, and Pampanga. What makes this place unforgettable is the contrast between its violent origin and its present calm. Today, the crater holds a striking blue-green lake surrounded by steep volcanic walls and rugged highland scenery. The journey to the lake is part of the experience itself. Many visitors reach it through a lahar landscape and then continue on foot toward the crater rim and water. That route reveals the scale of the volcano's past and the unusual beauty that followed it. Dark volcanic ground, open trails, and sharp ridges give the approach a raw and memorable character. Lake Pinatubo is not only scenic, it is also tied to one of the most important volcanic events of the 20th century, which changed both the mountain and the surrounding landscape. Visitors usually come here for trekking, photography, and quiet time beside the crater water. The atmosphere feels distant, open, and shaped by powerful geological history. Lake Pinatubo is not simply a lake. It is a place where destruction, recovery, and natural beauty now exist in the same remarkable view. San Vicente San Vicente lies on the northwestern coast of Palawan, where long beaches, open sea, and quieter coastal landscapes define its character. It is best known for Long Beach, a shoreline that stretches about 14.7 kilometers/9.1 miles and is widely promoted as the longest white sand beach in the Philippines. That scale gives San Vicente a more open and less crowded feel than many better-known island stops. The beach itself is backed by coconut palms, low coastal settlements, and broad, sunset-facing views. Instead of sharp limestone cliffs, the beauty here comes from space, horizon, and the steady rhythm of the sea. This gives San Vicente a softer and more relaxed visual identity within Palawan. Tourism is important here, but local life is also tied to fishing and coastal resources. That connection gives the destination a grounded atmosphere rather than a purely resort-driven image. Nearby areas such as Port Barton also strengthen San Vicente's reputation for marine scenery and ecotourism. Visitors usually come for beach walks, island trips, swimming, snorkeling, and slow days by the water. Fresh seafood, rice dishes, and simple island flavors fit naturally into the experience. San Vicente is not only about one long beach. It is a place where coastal calm, local life, and Palawan's quieter beauty come together with lasting appeal. Barracuda Lake. Barracuda Lake lies on Coron Island in Palawan, where steep limestone cliffs surround one of the Philippines' most unusual inland waters. From above, the lake looks calm and enclosed, almost hidden within a ring of rugged stone walls. That natural setting gives Barracuda Lake a quiet and dramatic identity from the very first view. It is especially known for its extraordinary underwater conditions, where layers of water can feel different in temperature as you descend. This unusual feature has made the lake one of Coron's most memorable diving and snorkeling locations. The water is remarkably clear, allowing visitors to see sharp rock formations beneath the surface. Those submerged limestone shapes give the lake an almost sculpted appearance underwater. Unlike coral-rich marine sites, Barracuda Lake is admired for rock, depth, and silence. That difference makes the experience feel distinct and unforgettable. Reaching the lake usually involves a short climb over a wooden path and rocky steps, followed by a descent to the water. That approach adds a sense of discovery before the lake even comes into full view. Coron's wider economy is closely tied to tourism, fishing, and boat travel, and Barracuda Lake plays an important role in that appeal. Fresh seafood, rice dishes, and simple island meals often complete the wider journey around Coron. Barracuda Lake is not only scenic, It is a place where still water, stone walls, and rare underwater conditions come together in a truly remarkable landscape. Kalangaman Island. Kalangaman Island lies off the coast of Leyte, where a long white sandbar stretches into clear blue water from both ends. This narrow island is known for its clean horizon, shallow sea, and striking sand formations shaped by tide and current. Its most famous feature is the extended sandbar that gives the island a bright and elegant outline from above. That natural shape makes Kalangaman one of the most visually distinctive islands in the Philippines. The water around the island is often calm and transparent, which adds to its peaceful and open atmosphere. There are no large hills or dramatic cliffs here. Its beauty comes from simplicity, balance, and the uninterrupted meeting of sand, sea, and sky. Visitors usually come for swimming, snorkeling, boating, beach walks, and quiet time on the shoreline. The island is especially admired during clear weather, when the sea shows different shades of blue around the sandbar. That color contrast gives the whole setting a clean and unforgettable look. Kalangaman is also tied to the wider coastal life of Leyte, where fishing and marine-based livelihoods remain closely connected to local communities. This gives the destination a stronger sense of place beyond its scenic beauty. Simple island meals often include seafood, rice, fresh fruit, and familiar coastal flavors. Kalangaman Island is not only beautiful from a distance, it is a place where light, water, and stillness come together in one of the Philippines' purest island landscapes. Tagbak Marine Park. Tagbak Marine Park lies within the coastal waters of the Philippines, where clear sea and coral life create a vivid marine landscape. This destination is known for its calm blue water, underwater color, and the rich natural life that thrives beneath the surface. Its strongest appeal comes from what exists below the waves. Coral formations, Small reef fish and bright marine textures give the area a lively and detailed underwater character. That is why Tagback Marine Park is often valued more for exploration than for crowds or noise. The water here can appear crystal clear in good weather, allowing visitors to observe the reef environment with greater ease. This makes snorkeling and boat-based sightseeing some of the most memorable experiences in the area. The setting also feels peaceful above the surface. Gentle sea movement, open views, and the natural rhythm of the coast give the park a calm and refreshing mood. Like many marine destinations in the Philippines, its value is closely tied to conservation and the health of the coastal ecosystem. That connection gives the place meaning beyond its beauty alone. Nearby coastal communities are often linked to fishing, small tourism activity, and daily life shaped by the sea. Simple local meals in the wider region usually include seafood, rice, and familiar island flavors. Tagback Marine Park is not only a scenic stop, it is a place where coral life, clear water, and the quiet beauty of the Philippine Sea come together naturally. Mahaba Island. Mahaba Island lies in Leyte as part of the Cuatro Islas group, where white sand and calm sea create a clean tropical scene. Its name is often linked to its long stretch of shoreline, and that feature gives the island its simple but memorable identity. The beach opens in a gentle curve beside clear water that reflects changing shades of blue through the day. That long and open coastline is what makes Mahaba stand out so quickly. Unlike larger islands with towns and busy roads, Mahaba feels smaller, quieter, and more closely connected to the sea. Coconut trees, light coastal vegetation, and simple island shelters add to its peaceful atmosphere. Visitors usually come here for swimming, beach walks, snorkeling, and slow boat-based island trips across the surrounding waters. The sea near the island can be calm and transparent, making the shoreline especially attractive during clear weather. This setting gives Mahaba a soft and restful character, rather than a dramatic one. The wider island group is also tied to fishing and marine-based local livelihoods. Which gives the destination an authentic coastal identity. That connection between nature and daily life helps the island feel real, not staged. Simple island meals often include seafood, rice, grilled dishes, and fresh coconut flavors from the region. Mahaba Island is not known for crowds or large attractions. It is remembered for its long beach, gentle sea, and the quiet, tropical simplicity that makes Leyte's island landscapes so appealing. From hidden lagoons and white sand islands to mountain terraces and quiet lakes, the Philippines reveals beauty in many different forms. Each destination carries its own rhythm, yet together they create one unforgettable journey across this remarkable archipelago. It is a country shaped by water, landscape, culture, and the kind of natural contrast that stays with you long after the journey ends. And wherever your next journey takes you, may it be full of wonder. If this journey meant something to you, please like and subscribe. It is completely free, but it truly helps this channel continue creating meaningful travel stories. And tell us in the comments, which country should we explore next?